Sustainability. Let's go into it. So I hope you're well, guys. I am still in Barcelona at the moment, sleeping on a mate's couch. I think this is good for the environment because that makes me less likely to be turning on more lights at a different house that I'd be living at. Anyway, back to sustainability. Lately, I've been looking into Cradle to Cradle quite a lot, more than I've been doing anything else. And I'm super buzzed about it. I love it. I'm still trying to improve all my knowledge about it. So I want to go into sustainability. If you've looked into Cradle to Cradle, you'll know already that Bill McDonough, he doesn't really like to use the word sustainability. He kind of looks at it in the way like the word sustainability isn't super optimistic and positive in the way we recognize that word and how we relate to it once it's heard and listened to. So they use something really interesting. He uses something very interesting, a question which is, hey Bob, what is your relationship like with your partner? And Bob says, well, it's sustainable. So you can kind of understand where the whole mentality of sustainability might not be directly kind of, when you hear it, think, oh wow, sustainability sounds amazing. Because it's kind of, and I've got a thing here which is sustainability. One of the definitions I found, which comes straight up when you search on Google, which is it's kind of to undergo and suffer something, sometimes unpleasant, suffering something and undergoing it. When I understand that maintaining to get through in order to get somewhere else. There is another one I found on sustainability, which is something that I really relate to, which I think is actually quite a nice way of explaining it, which is the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. That sounds quite nice, that one. However, when we use the word sustainability and sustaining in the way that we just looked at it just then, of like, how is it? Oh yeah, I'm sustaining something. It can be sometimes looked at negatively. So I just want to work, because sustainability right now is like the big, one of the big topics. I'm working in sustainability. I'm looking to make products sustainable for the environment, etc., etc. So, and even Cradle to Cradle, they still use the word sustainability because it's there, and it is, looking at that other definition, it is still part of this whole discussion and topic and cycle that we're currently in. Now, it's just finding a way, and my mission now is to find a way to look at environmentalism and sustainability and look at it like, and have fun looking into it. And you have fun looking at it, and you make it convenient and easy for people to understand. You say to people, hey, what's your sustainability rate this week? How you impacting the environment? Are you blah blah? It doesn't sound super like boom in your face, sexy or whatever. So my mission now is to find a way how we can make that better. Now, I've come up with a way to look at it because I do think sustainability is something we should be talking about, and we should definitely be understanding. Currently, the education that we've got for sustainability, environmental awareness, biodiversity, the ecological balance of plants and animals together, which is it's not really at a very good level or regularity. Most people really do not have a clue what's going on with the environment, and it's definitely an under-discussed and under-educated topic right now. I personally believe it should be at the top of the list of what we get educated. How we are with this planet, the connection to the planet, to me is the most important thing that you could really learn or teach your kids. So I definitely think that we should understand how to help the planet survive and how we can survive with the planet, and create that balance between animals, the environment, humans, and atmosphere, and all this, right? So I definitely think it's a really important topic. So I'm going to be working a lot on how we can make it more fun and how we can talk about it and not feel like we're listening to big words and terminology that's just not interesting at all and not fun to talk about. So I've kind of, not that this is, but I want to look at sustainability in a really positive way. So I've kind of come up with my mini little definition now, just as I was thinking about sustainability, and I've put it down to myself maybe I'll change it in the future, which is sustainability is the growth of a consistent positive impact on the environment. And to me, that's really nice because sure, we can sustain things, but I think it's really important that we understand what we're sustaining and why. Now, this by sustaining a positive growth for the environment, so that we are positively impacting the world around us and the planet that we have our feet on. I think it's really important, because sustaining the badness that we're doing, or the lowering of the impact that we've got on the environment, I don't think that's really maybe long-term and subconsciously affirming to our brains or whatever. Long-term is actually going to make us really understand that we can, if we flip it and we start like attacking the badness that we've got that's currently going on against the world, which we are reducing the amount of bad we're doing. We've still got a bad, but what we should do is attack it with good, looking at the philosophy and movement of Cradle to Cradle. Now, I know this is something that currently, and I'm going to bring out a new video soon about how the consumers and disposers and the public, general people, can implement Cradle to Cradle in their life, because it's very much a business-to-business process at the moment, because it's trying to change the companies to have more positively impacting materials going out into the environment, and a circular system that is all about biodiversity. So yeah, I think it's really important that we find a way to, and going back to that, I will bring out a video how I think I've found a few ways on how we can bring the consumers into at least getting the next step towards Cradle to Cradle, because at the minute I think it's so far from the consumers. It's like, yeah, it's a great philosophy. How on earth do I put that into my daily practices? So I'm definitely going to bring something out soon. I'm just trying to work on the best ways and how I can help you guys understand Cradle to Cradle in your daily life as well. But back to that, we got a lot of bad and we got less bad. We've got to try and balance it with putting more, or like maybe attacking it, the badness that we've got, with lots of good. So that we inevitably, if we got 50% and we've got more, we're slowly taking all of that away and we've just got positivity. So it's a really nice, optimistic way to look at things. I don't know what you guys think about that. The way I've described that now, sustainability is the growth of a consistent, positive impact on the environment. I think it sounds quite cool. Let's keep working on it, guys. Let's get involved. Ask me questions. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Sustainability is something that we are currently all starting to understand. It may be a slow process for some people. However, it is something that not only is a trending topic, it is one of the most important topics that there is in your life right now. So environmental awareness, conservation of the planet, thrivability of the environment around us. It's really important that we start focusing on this and not just seeing a video about it and thinking, yeah, that makes sense, and go back to the TV. We should be talking about it, educating on it, discussing it, raising our voices about it. Let's get involved, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, leave a comment, click like, subscribe, hit me up, high five. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make the world awesome. Bye.